Alright, well, let's continue on. Another browser-based game by JSUVS. This is Rogue Wave. It may take 10 or so seconds for the game to load when run for the first time. This is a 70-year-old roguelike centered around ocean adventure and tactical movement. It is intended to be challenging, so the victory requires experience with the enemies and mechanics and a strong amount of luck. Backstory: a rogue wave has knocked your booty off the ship. Recover it while dealing with hordes of pirates and sea monsters. The controls: WASD or arrow keys to sail. The lack of dial movements is intentional. Space to fire cannons. Your ship has 8 out of 10 HP. Pirates will ram you doing 1 HP damage, so you have some leeway. You can also pick up the odd floating ball of rum to restore 5 HP. Clicking on objects and enemies on the map will bring up information about them. We use level tile system, animation system, and algorithms from previous Summerreal and RL projects. All the art, sound, music, and mechanics are made for this game. Some mechanics, idea, spoilers. The spawn rate of the pirate ships increases over time, but can be reduced by destroying pirate ships. The idea is to present the player with a dilemma over where it's worth rushing for a chest, or where it's important to reduce the rate of build-up of pirates. Although I'm not sure I have the balance right. Okay. So basically, destroy the pirate ships to sort of reduce their spawn rate. Okay. The giant seahorse monster actively avoids landing on any tile that the player can target with cannons during the player's turn. It also factors in the player getting a free turn from sailing into the wind, so effectively looks 2 moves ahead. It turns out this makes the giant seahorse almost impossible to kill, so I ended up sabotaging its AI. So it has a 50% chance or so of not bothering to calculate danger tiles on a turn, leaving it successful to moving to a bad tile. There is still a way of defeating such a giant seahorse. If the wind happens to change at the beginning of the player's move, then the seahorse will have to calculate its move using the wrong wind direction. If I had more time, I plan to add, Stormcloud, Whirlpool, other stuff, whatever. I was tempted to change the pirate ships to giant prawns to go with the chess theme of the seahorse. The pirate ships follow a downhill heat map with origin of the player's position, choosing randomly between adjacent tiles with equally minimum cost to origin. When they bump into the player, they do 1 HP damage. The player can die by sailing off the edge of the map world. Perhaps a seahorse could be made to not check the condition, so that one way of defeating it was lure off the edge. It took me a while to realize that firing the cannons can be used to skip a turn. Now difficulty is balanced to take into this into account, so I suspect realizing it is now required to win. Okay, so basically you can skip your turn with firing a cannon perhaps. Okay. So there's that stuff right there, I guess. Let's run the game. So yeah, a little bit of a few minutes basically like preamble there, but that's fine. We'll see how long this basically takes to load and we'll go from there. So I guess we'll pause the recording until it loads up. And it looks like we're here. So, Rogue Wave Summerreal 2025. Shiver me timbers, we be losing our booty to the sea. That last wave has sent our treasure chests overboard. Man the ropes, ye scallywags. We have 4 chests to locate. WASD arrow keys to move, space to fire cannons. Remember, sailing into the wind will boost our speed. Observe the wind indicator for which way the wind blows. Let's go. Okay, so I guess we're going to have to go up in order to, benefit from the wind. There's a bottle of rum. Ah-yo-ho! A fine bottle of rum. This be restoring 50% of our max health. Rocks. Avoid. Treasure chest. Arr! This be one of the treasure chests that took a dive into the depths. Haul aboard to fulfill our grand quest. Okay, well, let's just get to it. So we'll go up this way. There's a pirate ship to my east there a little bit. So pirate spawn rate is 32%. Treasure remaining 6. So I guess it's not 4 chests, but whatever. That's fine. Very musical. Now I have to wonder, what the fire, Okay, that worked pretty well. They're dead? You know, it kind of feels like an outrun the pirate ships here a little bit. Though it could be because, like, you know, I'm being double moves here. Ouch, I got rammed. Alright, I can't move backwards, by the way, because they see I'm, like, you know. Well, this is one way of killing everything, I guess. Okay, so giant seahorse basically just eats you if you run into it. Good to know. Now I have to wonder, by the way, if the enemy like ships are spawning like anywhere on the map, or if they're coming off the seaboard, like, you know, edges and stuff like that. Arr, luck be on our side, these scurvy pirate ships be lacking cannons. But beware, for they'll try to ram ye instead. Send them to death with a single well-placed cannon shot. They ain't got the smarts to ride the wind, so no speed boost for them. Be the first to strike them before they ram ye. Nope, there's a seahorse over there. Does he move like a knight? Okay, we killed the seahorse. Or if he respawns. There's 3 more treasure chests. There's one right there. Alright, well, you got me there. So they do respawn to seahorses. You know, I wonder like the spawn rate basically, you know, deviates between like, you know, runs. Like sometimes you have more of them spawning like before. I'll note that the speed boost idea is kind of cool, but, you know, it wouldn't change direction so much that... Yeah, like, they wouldn't, you know, change direction so much that it's kind of hard to sort of, like, you know, really benefit from, like, you know, the speed boosts. Yeah, I've let them spawn a little bit too much, haven't I? Okay, there's definitely spawns wherever they want to this ship, so... Well, that's good to know. You can actually run into the giant seahorse. I mean, it's a very simple concept, this game, but, you know, it works. You know, that seems to be, like, you know, the same thing I had before, the spawn rate. So you might have, like, an issue between, like, browser sessions. Yeah, we died. Sunk by pirates. Yeah, the spawn rate's not being reset between, like, your things here, by the way, so that's something that, like, you probably should actually, like, you know, address. There's one of the problems, like, with browser-based games. Sometimes, like, you know, they don't reset stuff. Probably shouldn't be taking hits, but well. Treasure! Oh, they ate me there. Because let's start reloading this. And it looks like the default's probably 30%. And you definitely want to make use of the double moves and sort of, like, you know, get anywhere. There's a treasure chest up there. Okay, 3 more remaining. There's the seahorse. Well, it tried. As the developer said, it does make bad moves, so... Oop, I wrecked over the rocks. So that can happen. Well, that worked pretty well. Yeah, I went the wrong way there. I mean, it's nothing too complicated, but, you know, it works. Oh, it's got me. Now, I will note that I don't really consider this to be much of a roguelike. It's like a little bit like, you know, lacking complexity for it to be like really considered one, I think. What you really need to have, like, you know, some items or something to sort of like, you know, add some variance at least to the gameplay. Because basically all I'm doing here is like, you know, it's like, you know, running around just sort of like, you know, blasting pirates and like hoping to evade Mr. Seahorse there. I realized probably I could actually avoid that, so why not? Oh, it ate the buddy over there. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Yep, just dropping a spawn right there a little bit. Made a wrong move there. I see another chest over here. Hi, bye. Well, now he's just getting in the way. It's annoying. Right, he can kill our ships too, which is nice. Cool. I can fire through the rocks apparently. Now I wonder if, like, if he's basically able to, like, you know, cut down the spawn rate just like, you know, giant seahorse. Because that could be a thing it's able to do. Bye-bye. One more. Cargo secured. Alright, well there we go. A win. Very musical game, I guess we'll say the least, but whatever. Alright, so that was basically like Rogue Wave by DFuxa. And I guess it was just like, you know, him basically making it there, so just a solo developer. Yeah, right there, solo developer, main Unity. Yeah, I think like it's a cool idea, but you need to have like a few more like game mechanics based into your game. Like maybe you could have like a pirate ship that's able to actually like fire at you like spawn later on. Maybe there might be like friendly ships that like can help you or something like that or something. But it's just a little bit too basic a thing. So it was fun, but not really much more saying that. So take care.